98.96% of the total votes counted so far in Homabay, and William Samoei Ruto 3,458, 0.86%. Now Homabay has about 7 counties: Suba North, Suba South, Ndiwa, Homabay Town, Rangwe, Kasipul, Kabondo, and of course Kasipul and Karachuonyo. Now this is where we find Brenda tonight. This is how they voted in 2000 and this is how they have voted in 2022. But let's take a look at how they voted in 2017. How did Homabay go? 99%, as I mentioned, 0.35%, 400,000 votes. Only 76,000 votes did not vote for Raila Odinga in this election. Uhuru Kenyatta, 1,952. Remember, they were in the same ticket with the current Kenya Kwanza presidential candidate, William Ruto. In 2013, this is how it looked also. 303,000 against 326, just about 23,000 never voted for Raila Odinga, 725 to Uhuru Kenyatta, 0.24%, 99.25% of Homabay votes went to Raila Odinga. Now, this is one of those counties that we are safe to say, owing from these results and looking at how they have voted in this election. Let me just show you that once again. Looking at how they have voted, 401,000 against 551. That's about 150,000 left. 397 cross the half mark. We can say this with certainty that this county of Homabay will be taken by Raila Odinga. To Brenda Zeda Radido, who's on standby in Homabay. Brenda, good to see you from Kisumu to Homabay. There was a declaration earlier. Tell us all about it.
Yes, Ken Mijungu, good evening. I mean, I've been traversing different parts of the Luo Nyanza region in the morning, for the better part of the morning, and yesterday and the other days I've been in Kisumu County, but today I made my way to Homabay County. The reason is because all eyes are on Homabay County to see who will be the next county governor after Governor Awiti. I mean, it is a very close competition between Gladys Wanga, the woman representative of Homabay County, who's now eyeing this top seat to become the next county boss, and also the independent candidate, that is Evans Kidero. I mean, Mijungu, Evans Kidero was initially a member of the ODM party and used the ODM party to vie for the Nairobi gubernatorial seat. But then now when he came to Homabay County, he decided to go an independent way. But then when I look at the tallies, the vote tallying that is still currently underway at the Tom Mboya University, we're seeing that Gladys Wanga has taken an early lead, Ken, because some of the results that were being given, we're seeing that Gladys Wanga managed to get 20,000 votes. That is from Homabay Town. Independent candidate Evans Kidero managed to get 22,553 votes. When I look at Kasipul Kabondo, and that is one of the places that you mentioned, even when you're talking about the Homabay County. Kasipul Kabondo, we are seeing Evans Kidero managed to garner 14,694. Gladys Wanga, 33,512. So now when you combine, the total votes of Kasipul Kabondo, Homabay County for Gladys Wanga, we're seeing Gladys Wanga has taken an early lead, garnering 54,455 votes, while Evans Kidero has managed to get 37,247 votes. Now, the senatorial seat, we are seeing Moses Kajwang still eyeing this seat, and for Homabay Town, Moses Kajwang has managed to get 36,073 votes. His closest, if I may say closest, yes, because there are only two people eyeing this seat, is Ojanga Tom, who's gotten 5,896 votes. When you look at Kasipul Kabondo, Moses Kajwang has managed to get 43,539, and Ojanga Tom has managed to get 715 votes. Mijungu, I know I said that there are only two candidates for this seat, but actually there are three, because I'm seeing Oyugi Ken managed to get 2,828. But then it's so clear from this result that Moses Kajwang is leading. They're already at the tallying center, the county tallying center, to know who will be the next senator for this county, the next woman representative, and the next county governor. But initially, early mid-afternoon, the woman representative of Homabay County, Gladys Wanga, raised a lot of concern with the returning officer of Homabay County, saying that, questioning why there has been a delay when it comes to the release of these results, because they're supposed to be released early this morning. But then the returning officer of the county has come out to say, assured them that by at least 11 p.m., residents of Homabay County will have known who is the next county governor. So it's a neck and neck between Gladys Wanga and Evans Kidero. Now, Ken, I know a lot of questions have been raised about the calmness of this county. I can confirm to you that it is calm, but a bit, some parts of the afternoon between 2 to 3 p.m., those a bit of some running battles here and there with police officers. But then, I mean, they're so calm right now. And that is the thing that Gladys Wanga is actually urging her supporters and the supporters of Evans Kidero to be tolerant, to be patient, and wait for the IEBC officials to do their work, Ken. And of course, we'll continue giving you more details of what will be happening here in Homabay County. Back to you, of course, at 11 p.m. I'm sure Ken will be giving, the country, the outcome of the county level seats. Back to you, Ken.
Brenda Zedel Radido, thank you so much. Good work. And we're looking forward to your live reporting in a little bit. As soon as you have something new, please hit us up. We'll definitely be coming back to you. But let's just put to perspective what Brenda is reporting this evening, because we have all the perspective. Now, these are the constituencies in the county of Homabay. A total of 551,071 registered voters. So far, 401. Raila Odinga with 397, 98%. William Ruto trailing at 3,458. Wajakoya at 585 and 123. Suba North, Suba South, Ndiwa, Homabay, Rangwe, Kasipul, Kabondo, and Karachomya. Most of these constituencies have been declared. We have winners already, but let's take a look at the governor race, because that's what she was speaking about. Gladys Wanga so far has 40,000 at 57%, Kidero at 9,504 at 42%, and of course there is Mark Rabudi at 188 with 0.27%. Now this is how the race looks like with the 70,000 votes already cast. This is how it looks now. We're using the red color to represent Gladys Nyasuna, and already Ndiwa has declared. And if you look at Ndiwa, it's given a lot of votes to Nyasuna, and this is how it is. Suba South, we're still waiting. North, Homabay, Rangwe to do the total tally of the gubernatorial race in Homabay. So as soon as we have it, we'll definitely, but it will mirror something next to 551 or slightly less. It could even be 300,000, but it could be much higher than that. We're just speculating. So that's in Ndiwa. Let's take a look at the senator who is right at the top. That is Moses Kajwang, and he is the incumbent with 65,692. Remember, he took after the death of his brother back then, but he's the incumbent. 89.41% so far. Total vote 73,000, 3,000 higher than what we're declaring the gubernatorial race. Ojanga Ochieng Kanu 3,162. Oyugi Kambona of an independent candidate to 2,136. They are not the only one. There's several other candidates, but let's concentrate right here at the top, because that's where the race is. 65,692. Now we're still waiting for this. A declaration will be made and we'll definitely tell you. But remember, this is very interesting. The two top candidates are all in Azimio, and already they're splitting the votes there. So this is how it looks. Let's look at women rep. Who is right at the top? Bensuda Atieno ODM, 45,488, 64.22% of the total votes, and Ojode Award 13,410, and of course there's 8,994 at 12%. There are other candidates in this race, right? And Gladys Wanga is missing. Remember, she's the outgoing women rep of the county of Homabay, so she's given a chance. Bensuda Otieno right here, looking like she's winning the race, but it's not been declared yet. Remember, it's only Ndiwa that is declaring all the results tonight. So that's how it looks in women rep, senator and governor position. But the most interesting part is the president. It has turned all blue for Raila Amolo Odinga, who is the Azimio presidential candidate. Right, let's bring you back and take you to a very small area right here in the map. It's very interesting. All right, I get it. That's Nairobi. Let's take a look.